Okay, to start off with, this is how you make the teriyaki chicken. First, you do your mason paws. Trim and cut your chicken. While you do that, of course, you gotta give some to the kitty. Go, Archer. You're going to cut your chicken into little pieces like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, because who cares, and just set it to the side. To make the sauce, it's gonna be 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of water, and then it's gonna be 2 tablespoons of honey. And then you're gonna add a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar. I think the recipe said light brown sugar, but I have dark, so whatever. 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of sesame seed oil. And then you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of minced ginger. I just have like the dry one. It's lasted me for a while. Then add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And then lastly, you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And then with a whisk, you're going to whisk it all together. This is what it should look like. I will add all of the ingredient lists on the screen. Alrighty, so now we are going to make the chicken. I just eyeball how much olive oil I put. I mean, measure it out if you want. I put it on medium-high heat. Wait about 2 minutes for that to heat up. Now we're gonna start adding the chicken. Just gonna let that vibe for about 4 minutes. Okay, so I started turning these around 3 minutes because they're really little bites, so just use your judgment when you should turn it. Don't burn your chicken. Make sure all of your chicken is cooked all the way and then add your sauce. Then you're going to stir and toss around for about a minute, just so the sauce gets all thickums. Then you're gonna transfer your chicken and that yummy teriyaki sauce into a bowl. I did it off camera because I wasn't about to hold the camera and do that. Alrighty, next we are going to make the fried rice. I use olive oil for my fried chicken. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I just don't care. And I'm gonna let that heat up for medium-high heat for 2 minutes like the chicken. While that is heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and whisk together 2 eggs. It really just depends on how much fried rice you're making for how many eggs you're gonna put in there. Alrighty, next we're gonna add minced onions. Usually I cut up onions, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna use this dried seasoning, minced onion stuff, and then minced garlic. I eyeball it, I'm so sorry. We're gonna mix that for about 2 minutes. Probably shorter time though. Alrighty, I changed my mind since I used this like dried and it's already getting brown. I'm gonna go ahead and do the next step, which is to add peas and carrots. Just gonna add how much peas and carrots I think should be in there. I'm going to let the peas and carrots kind of partially thaw for 2 minutes, just stirring them around. And then I'm gonna add my cold day-old rice to this. Raise the temp just a bit. I like to lay it out flat and then kind of just stir it every so often so it really gets that crisp fried brown riceness. Let me also say, since it's at a higher temperature, watch your rice. It's so easy to burn since you're just laying it flat like this, so just watch it. Then you're going to lower the heat and make a little hole for the egg. Look how pretty. Okay, once the eggs are kind of scrambled-ish, you can just mix it all together. You're gonna coat your fried rice in some soy sauce. And then just a little bit of sesame oil. Now that my fried rice is done, I'm gonna take it off the stove and just let it cool down for a little bit because it's very hot. And then for the last step, I'm just gonna add some sesame seeds. This is the finished product. I like to eat it with some yum yum sauce. But yeah, that's how you make teriyaki chicken and fried rice. And there's Archer.